Sure, remember the poster or the message on the poster of Team India, we'll come to that, has the DMK, which is an India ally, and the government there now become the flag bearer for Beijing? Why would you ask that? You wonder. That question has arisen after DMK minister in an ad put the Chinese flag and the Chinese rocket now on your screens. That's the ad. Now this ad was meant for ISRO. But look what was put. The Chinese flag we've highlighted and the Chinese rocket. When we went to DMK, DMK says what's wrong? Now contrast this with the poster of Team India where all Team India leaders are standing hand in hand. It has a very important message and a slogan. There you go, Judega Bharat, Jeetega India. So in the poster and in the name you have India. But this ad which was meant for ISRO has the Chinese rocket and the Chinese flag. And not just the DMK, other members of Team India are also defiant. Sample the reactions and we open this up.
DMK एक ऐसी पार्टी है जो काम तो करती नहीं लेकिन झूठा क्रेडिट लेने के लिए आगे रहती है। ये कौन नहीं जानता कि ये लोग हमारी स्कीम पर अपने स्टी पर चपका देते हैं। अब तो इन्होंने हद कर दी। इन्होंने तमिलनाडु में इसरो लॉन्च पैड का क्रेडिट लेने के लिए चीन का स्टिकर चिपका दिया है। भारत की प्रगति देखने को तैयार नहीं है, भारत के स्पेस की प्रगति देखने को तैयार नहीं है। और जो पैसे आप देते हैं, जो टैक्स तमिलनाडु के भाई बहन देते हैं, उन पैसों से उन्होंने एडवर्टाइजमेंट दिया और एडवर्टाइजमेंट दे करके उसमें भारत के स्पेस का चित्र नहीं रखा।
I don't know what the person who did the artwork, where they found the picture from. And I don't think, India has declared China as an enemy country or anything, because I have seen that the Prime Minister has invited the Chinese Prime Minister and they've gone to, they've come to Mahabalipuram or anything.
कोई इसमें इंसल्ट वाली बात नहीं है। उन्होंने इनको बावर करना चाहा है, उनको खबरदार किया है कि चाइना के साथ आप कैसे डील कर रहे हो। जब से गलवान वैली में झगड़ा हुआ, 20 नौजवान हमारे शहीद हो गए, उसके बाद आपने कोई 20 मीटिंगें की हैं उनके साथ, कोई फैसला नहीं हो रहा है। क्या आप सख्ती से चाइना के साथ डील करने वाले हो तो चाइना के कपड़े तो पहनते हो, चाइना का साथ बिजनेस तो करते हो, तो उसमें कोई शर्म की बात नहीं है। तो इसमें क्या शर्म की बात है? अगर उन्होंने ऊपर से वो लगा दिया उनका झंडा तो कोई मसला नहीं है।
Whatever India is doing, Prime Minister indirectly trying to take credit of everything. BJP party as such trying to take credit of everything. I think Prime Minister should avoid such conflict. Being the Prime Minister of a country like India, it doesn't suit him.
Mr. Ramasubramanian, political analyst, joins the panel. Sir, good evening. Are you happy with this ad, sir, the Chinese rocket and the Chinese flag?
No, I certainly do not agree with what has been depicted. It is a mistake on the part of the advertising agency. It is as simple as that. Beyond that...
It is not as simple as that, sir, because when we asked Tani Modi, she said, is China an enemy nation?
No, it's okay. Whatever they may say, but ultimately, it is much ado about nothing. Frankly speaking, the advertising agency has done a goofing. They have made the rocket, as a Chinese rocket, as the advertising material. This is absolutely unwarranted, and it is simply a mistake. And making a mountain out of a mole is absolutely unwarranted. That's
Dr. Ranganathan, unwarranted. Why are you making a mountain out of a molehill?
No, there I agree with you, and I want to severely castigate you, Pranesh, because I ask you a simple question. You're just being envious and jealous. What is wrong with a person celebrating the country his heart beats for? I mean, why are you so envious and jealous? If they love China, why shouldn't they celebrate it? I don't find anything wrong. I mean, I have sitting with me Mr. Vivek, who refuses to believe that China has interned 1.5 million Muslims and is feeding them pork in concentration camps. He says India is anti-Muslim, but China is not. So these things go on, but the fact of the matter is somewhere Mr. H. Ram, not N. Ram, I think Hey Ram, H. Ram of the Hindu is smiling and laughing, because I don't think this was a faux pas. And you know, your Times Now channel interviewed Miss Kanimui. Do you know that she is, or was until very recently, the president of the Hindu Newspapers Employees Union? So I don't think this is just a coincidence. This is a faux pas which was written in the stars, if I may say so.
ये $1 million इंडस्ट्री की बात हो रही थी विवेक श्रीवास्तव. ये जो इंडस्ट्री है इसका वर्थ कितना है?
माय फ्रेंड डॉक्टर
दिस प्रो चाइना इंडस्ट्री बता दीजिए सर.
डॉक्टर रंगनाथन इज नहीं there's no I'll tell you. See, Dr. Ranganathan, he always gets very much influenced by the American propaganda, and I tell him that in every debate. ये Americans को सुनना बंद कर दीजिए, थोड़ी originality दिखाइए. For us, everyone should be the same, whether it is China or a country like United States of America, which has landed up Ukraine in such a big trouble, and they are never going to be our friends, come what may. They have a history. I mean, they are the nation responsible for what Islamic terrorism in the Gulf is all about.
Vivek,
when you destroy countries like Iraq and Kuwait and
इस्लामिक टेररिज्म, एक मिनट में याद दिला देता हूं सर. मसूद अजहर का नाम सुना होगा आपने. इस्लामिक टेररिज्म, द बिगेस्ट एडवोकेट फॉर मसूद अजहर कौन है सर? यूनाइटेड नेशंस में मसूद अजहर का एडवोकेट कौन है?
ये
अब इसको प्रोपेगेंडा मत बोलिएगा प्लीज. विवेक श्रीवास्तव प्लीज. चाइना बैक्स मसूद अजहर एज इफ ही इज अ चाइनीज सिटीजन.
You destroyed Iraq. Nobody talks about it. Today, Palestine is being destroyed. Nobody talks about it. Look at the American hypocrisy. Vietnam को खत्म कर दिया था.
American hypocrisy
ने बचाया हो ची मिन ने. We know the history of what
this was an ad for ISRO to celebrate the success of ISRO.
Agreed. So now coming back to the point of the ad, I was actually responding to something else about Dr. Ranganathan. This was a typographical design error by the person who was designing the ad. It was not consciously done. And when you interviewed the DMK leader, Kanimodi, she just retaliated and said that this should, you are blowing it out of proportion. You are trying to show that
in the first debate you said we are blowing it out of proportion. Here you are saying that...
No.
The Prime Minister says you have insulted India, ISRO.
The media...
The scientific prowess.
नहीं प्राइम मिनिस्टर को ने जितना नहीं जब प्राइम मिनिस्टर को 10 साल के लिए अमेरिकन वीजा नहीं मिला था एज अ चीफ मिनिस्टर बिकॉज ऑफ हिज बैड ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड इन गुजरात.
बैड ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड. अब आप देखिए इसमें भी आप फंस जाएंगे विवेक श्रीवास्तव. अब आप फ्री स्पीच, लिबर्टी सब एस्पाउस करते हैं. यू आर सेलिब्रेटिंग दैट ही वाज ब्लॉक्ड बाय द यूएस.
Pranesh, Pranesh, you just again.
Of course, he was wrong. That is why he was blocked.
Dr. Ranganathan, yes, make your point.
No, please don't go after my friend Vivek, because he's absolutely right. The ad man made a mistake. It was a grave error, because instead of Prime Minister Modi, Mao should have been there, and instead of Mr. Stalin, Mr. Xi Jinping should have been there. Pura complete हो जाता. But I want to ask him. He accused me of American propaganda. अभी देखो हंस रहे हैं. मैं इनसे पूछना चाहता हूँ. Is it not a fact that one of the tallest CPI leader, Mr. Achyutanandan, was demoted because in the 1962 Indo-China war, he going against the party, he set up blood donation camps? Tell me yes or no. Tell me, Vivek. Hand on heart.
But how many times was this leader made the chief minister of Kerala by the same party? Now you tell me.
But how does that matter? Why was he penalized?
After that incident,
why was he penalized? Why was he penalized? Why was he penalized? You see, that's the aspect that the Prime Minister spoke about. China Prem, Guru Prakash, whether it is the secret understanding, the MOU of 2008, the Congress party or the left leaders walking the red carpet to celebrate the CCP's anniversary or whatever it was. The China Prem of Team India coming to the fore.
No, Pranesh, I think I have two very brief points to this entire controversy. Number one, you correctly said that the DMK is just following the footsteps of the Congress party. We all know the viral photograph where Mr. Rahul Gandhi, I don't know at what capacity, is signing an MOU with the government of China. Number two, the DMK people, they are the same people who would harbor and promote hatred among Indians. Mr. Dayanidhi Maran, senior leader of the DMK, he said Bihar और उत्तर प्रदेश के लोग यहाँ साउथ में आकर के शौचालय साफ कर सकते हैं. They can come and clean our toilets. They can come and work as safai karmacharis. The DMK, Yuvraj, Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin says total eradication of Sanatan Dharma. So you harbor and you promote and you encourage hatred among Indians and you show your allegiance to the enemy country, to China. I think this is problematic. This is just preposterous that you DMK, you are doing politics of fault lines. You DMK, you are always dividing India on the name of caste, in the name of language, in the name of region. But when it comes to China, you are saying it's just a mistake. It is deliberate, Pranesh. It is very conscious, Pranesh, that the DMK, the Congress party, all of them are separatist organization in their arm. And I can say this because we saw the Congress party who keeps giving big speeches. The Congress party defense minister, Mr. A.K. Antony, has said that 38,000 square kilometer was compromised. The unity and integrity of India was compromised during the Congress's government. And what about the MOU that was signed? What about the 100 of crores that was given to Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, the think tank of the Congress party, by the Chinese embassy? They have absolutely no answer for that. Okay. So we have to understand the so-called India alliance is a breaking India alliance.
Dr. Ranganathan, this is a break India alliance.
India alliance. They will do anything that pushes the interest.
No, my brother Guru Prakash ji just called China an enemy country. I want to ask him which enemy country is, what kind of enemy country is it where India has bought goods every year worth $100 billion? Do you do that to an enemy country?
No, I think we have a problem with them at the border and we maintain that. We have raised it on so many concerns. But the fact of the matter, Anandji, is that a DMK, a political party in India, cannot promote China. And that too on an ISRO rocket. That shows the deliberate and the conscious and the devious breaking India intention of the
now,
DMK.
If this ad was a mistake, will this be corrected tomorrow? Watch out for the newspapers, viewers. We'll also keep an eye. Let's see if this mistake is rectified and what happens to this ad. I thank you, gentlemen, for joining us on Upfront. Viewers, thanks for watching.